Look at where you are right now. Just for a second, stop scrolling, turn off the noise, and look at your life. Most of us spend our days fighting the wrong battles. We wake up, open our phones, and immediately start comparing our behind-the-scenes footage to everybody else's highlight reel. We look at people online who seem to have it all figured out: the perfect physique, the money, the discipline, the freedom, and we feel this heavy, subtle guilt. We tell ourselves, I'm falling behind. But here's the truth nobody tells you. You're not in a race against them. They aren't living your life. They don't carry your past. They don't face your specific distractions, and they won't be there to account for your choices when you're older. The only real rival you will ever have is staring right back at you in the mirror every morning. Let's be honest about what happens on a normal day. You set an alarm for 5:30 or 6 a.m. with full intention. You go to sleep thinking, tomorrow is the day I turn things around. Then 5:30 arrives. It's dark outside, the room is cold, and your bed feels warm. And right on cue, a quiet, reasonable voice inside your head starts negotiating. You worked hard yesterday. You can just hit snooze once. You can start fresh on Monday. 1 extra hour won't hurt. That voice isn't a monster. It's just comfortable. It's the version of you that wants safety, ease, and quick dopamine. It's the version that prefers sitting back, watching others succeed, and making excuses for why you haven't started yet. And every time you listen to that voice, you aren't just losing an hour. You're making a subtle contract with yourself that says, my word doesn't mean anything. That's how momentum dies. Not in one big catastrophic failure, but in 100 small, comfortable choices that nobody else ever sees. Think about the ideal version of yourself for a minute. Not some superhero or fantasy character, just you, but with complete self-discipline. The version who gets up when the alarm rings. The version who eats clean, puts in the extra hour of focus, hits the gym, even when tired, and executes the plan without needing a cheerleading squad. That version of you already exists as a possibility. But every single day, a gap opens up between who you are right now and who you could be. When you choose comfort, the gap widens. When you choose discipline, the gap shrinks. The hardest part about this fight is that nobody is coming to save you. No motivational video is going to do the push-ups for you. No creator on your screen is going to build your future. It's just you, sitting in your room, deciding whether to give in to temporary comfort or build long-term respect for yourself. So how do you fix it? You don't overhaul your entire life in one afternoon. You win the micro battles. You start treating your word to yourself like a binding contract. If you say you're getting up, you get up. If you say you're going to study or work for an hour, you lock the phone away and do it. Not because it's easy, but because you're tired of letting your weaker self run the show. When you feel that friction, that heavy, resistant feeling right before you start something hard, reframe it. That friction isn't a sign to stop. That friction is the exact moment the battle is happening. Every time you push through that resistance, you score a point against your old habits. Outwork your past self. Be better than you were last month. Be more focused than you were yesterday. Phase 5. The outro. 4:30, 5 o'clock. It was never about beating the world. It was never about proving anything to the people watching. It's always been you versus you. Now, close the app, turn off the screen, and go do what you know you need to do.